We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago White Sox and the Texas Rangers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Aaron Nola gets the call for game one of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Robert. He'll get us started in this
Leading
one under the lights.
White Sox,
first pitch
fielder,
on its way.
Luis Robert.
Line hard. Foul.
First pitch, 7:06.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey. 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Ready now for the White Sox, Danny Mendick.
Danny Mendick.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Matt, they're looking to get a lot more out of Nomar Mazara. Boy, he's struggling a bit right now, and you know what? His team really needs him to turn it around. I hope he's able to get out of it in this one. He's putting in a lot of extra time, so we'll see if it pays off.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2. Ronaldo Lopez will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Skied down the left field line. And that'll hop over the wall out there as he starts the home first with a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have gotten lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Stepping in now, Hunter Pence, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the run will score as the Rangers strike first to lead it 1-0.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Stepping in, Nicolas Castellanos, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Soler. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
2-2 to Jorge Soler. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Robert is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's Joey Gallo now, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him.
Joey Gallo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. One ball and one strike to their DH here tonight. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I got 2-1 to count.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Gonzalez for 1. On to first, and they'll get the hustling Upton. It's a double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So here's Jose Abreu. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
2 out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. The pitch.
Ball, that's out.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Castellanos is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They're down 1-0. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7.
Miguel Andujar.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Andujar stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. Could find himself a member of the All-Star squad this year. He's had a nice season, currently second in fan votes at third base.
Batting fifth.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Ball 3. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Who thought he had ball 4, but instead it's strike 2. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that one is gone. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. 29 home runs for him on the year, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto, and it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 8, the right fielder.
So the big bat of Miguel Cino digs in next. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the seats, 0-1. Here's the pitch. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Base hit into right center.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9 hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days we're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. A high fastball is in there. Cino is off at first with 2 away. High in the air into shallow left center. Marte onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. We've played 2-0 Texas. Now at the plate, Nomar Mazara, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
The windup and the 0-1.
2. One ball, 2 strikes.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Striding in for his first at-bat, Yasmani Grandal. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. There's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Grandal is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often, even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world. There are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Two, here it is. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As the White Sox draw even, it's 2-2.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So now to the plate, Noelvi Marte. Hit down the line at first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Digging in, Luis Robert. First time up, he went down looking. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane And that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Danny Mendick is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. This is line to left. Castellanos is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece.
We're back now as the Rangers prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd, and this lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Anderson.
First delivery to him on the way. Tim Anderson is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping in, Hunter Pence, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gallo is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 2.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Castellanos, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
3-0 to him now. And, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Fielded by Abreu. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo.
Joey Gallo.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. Fouled off. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. Striding forward now is the DH, Justin Upton. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1-0 the count. Pitch on the way. 2 balls and no strikes. Upton, or simply J-Up, is in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And the pitch. There's ball 4.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
At the plate, Jose Abreu, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. Another 0-2 home. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. high in the air out to center field. Pence has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. White Sox leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, all even at 2 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
The designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. 3-2 to the Rangers' designated hitter.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth. Digging in for a second at bat, Miguel Cino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from
Now
3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Into the box, JT Realmuto, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And he fouls this one off. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning two on the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
So coming to the plate, Miguel Cino. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike called. Now the throw down. Is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
The 0-1 offering. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. 1-2. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Rangers will have to be content with just the one. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Texas is out in front, 3-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the White Sox, the right
infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Nomar Mazara will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Line drive, base hit to right. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And as we give you a look at the White Sox leaderboard, you can see his total there. Currently second best on the ball club. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. And he lays off for ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the...
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, as they take the lead 4-3.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Noel V. Marte.
Into the box now, Noelvi Marte. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Lays off 2-2 now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Up next for Chicago, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
In now, Luis Robert. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here, and he'll get back in standing. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. A bullet to first base in time to double off the runner.
Now batting, second baseman.
Up next for Chicago, Danny Mendick. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. A ball and no strikes. Runners on first with one down. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
So here's Yoan Moncada. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 4-3 for the Southsiders. At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Marwin.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Robert is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 11.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now it's 2-0.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo shot here for Hunter Pence. Home run number 9 on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Bases empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
The left fielder, number 2.
Nick Castellanos now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh-wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to live in the outer half of the plate, then you're going to have to dive out there and get it, and that's exactly what he did. Hey, that's a heck of a job right there, going the other way after seeing 3 pitches on the outer half.
First pitch of the at-bat. There goes the runner. Pitch outside. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And next it'll be the outfielder, Joey Gallo. First pitch on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-1 home. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Justin Upton is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Count is 1-2 now. Now trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. Through 5.5, we're tied at 4. Colby Allard enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 41, Colby Allard.
In is Jorge Soler. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. The throw into second. Throw won't get him.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Miguel Andujar is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. One and 1 the count now. From the stretch. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, first
runner
baseman.
at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. High in the air out to center field. Robert is there, 2 gone.
The catcher, number 13, JT Realmuto.
In now, JT Realmuto. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2. Here it is. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of getting in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Payoff pitch on its way. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1 left for Texas. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4.
Leading off for the White Sox, the right fielder, number 30.
Hansel Robles is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Rangers, number 57, Hansel Robles.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Yasmani Grandal will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and 1 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Stepping into the box, Noelvi Marte, a hit in 2 tries so far. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball at inside.
Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. He's running. And it's fouled away. He stays alive, still 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Luis Robert. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
The 1-0. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here it comes on 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. They can't make the tag on him. He's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Second base.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Ready for another.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Steve Cishek takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Cishek was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Here's the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Hard hit ball to second. Right to Gonzalez. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Bottom of the inning now. And standing in the outfielder, Miguel Cino.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Cino.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Robert patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
Gonzalez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Down and away, ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. J.B. Wendelken takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Tim Anderson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Now the pitch. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time.
We got 3-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The next 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Pence. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike now. Wendelken has thrown a little over 50 innings, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. The set and the 2-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Rangers leave 1, and the deficit holds at 5-4.
Leading off for the White Sox, the third baseman.
Stepping in now, Yohan Moncada, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And he misses 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Full count now, 3-2. Joey Gallo will be next. Good battle, count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Grounded back up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch.
One ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Now another 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Left side, but well foul. The 3-2 one more time. And a sinker, not close, as this misses down and away for ball 4. Ready now, Justin Upton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Justin.
First pitch on its way to Upton. And he takes ball 1. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Fouled off. A 1-1 now to Upton. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Count even at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Castellanos is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for the White Sox.
Riding in once again, Jose Abreu. He was a ground-out victim last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 2 out with the man at first. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. The 1-1 home. And that misses 2-2. Popped him up. Real Muto is under it. And that ends the inning. Sean Doolittle is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
John.
Now in the box, Nicolas Castellanos. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, the designated
plate now for Texas is the DH. Jorge Soler. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
2-0.
Now the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Miguel Andujar is on deck. Well hit, but also well foul into the seats and left. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Here's Miguel Andujar now. 0 for 3 to this point.
Third baseman.
not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works there.
He'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. He enters play here at 288, 14 homers, and 47 RBIs. Now the 1-0. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Alex Colomé enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. To the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch to him runs a bit in. Inside for ball 1. Jahmai Jones will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 74, Jahmai Jones.
There he goes. That's a strike to throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Number 74, Jahmai Jones.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So fine work there from the White Sox bullpen. We've played 8 full. The White Sox lead this one 5-4. Jahmai Jones is up off the bench as he is in.
For the Rangers. Now playing third base.
Aaron Bummer is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. First pitch on its way. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. So stepping in, Yasmani Grandal. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1, taken just off the inside.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. This is hit to third. Will it be 2? Gonzalez for 1. On to first, and they roll up Grandal. It's a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Ready for another chance? Noelvi Marte, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They lead it 5-4. Oliver Perez comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 39, Oliver Perez.
Digging in, JT Realmuto. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Up next for the Rangers.
Here's Miguel Cino.
Right
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
No.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
The windup and the 0-1. One out, nobody on. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now the pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
So now to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez, and it's fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. Chicago jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Colby Allard earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Oliver Perez closes the door for the save, his 18th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on